So I want to, so Deanna, I'm going to talk a lot to you. Tempest, a lot to you as well. Unfortunately, we have a lot of things that we need to cover. And in the covering of these things, it's some work. Is that all right? It's some work. And it ain't my fault that it's work. It's the fault of me. There you go. I guess it is my fault. It is my fault. It's some work. But between Frida and Grace and everybody's going to do more work. Tempest will be available and not available for some of this work, but her work will be digital to where she can do both and. Got me? Do both and. Let me first say, if you ordered shirts, they are in the process of being shipped today. It takes about, this isn't Amazon, so it's going to take about 6 to 7 business days to get to you, just so you know. These 7 days get to you, but they're being made right now. You are good to go. If you don't know where to see your shirts, well, worry not. We have put up a whole shop on Mexit. So I'll share with you this link right now, and maybe I'll share my screen here in a second. So you can see that there, all of them aren't up yet. There's plenty more, but we will just, between Facebook and Mexit, you can see everything where it is, right? There's your shirts, men, women. It's going to keep going like that, men, women. And it's going to be more than just shirts there, but we're gonna talk here in a little bit about that. But there they are. You just use that link. You can digitally do it every time. We will see it, or you can just contact one of us. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? It's just too easy to get that done. Now, what I want to do first is I want to tell you that if you're ever going to steal, you need to steal today, because I have to what I need to do next. I have to generate more income. Do you understand? Okay, if you need more money, would you let it be known with a voice, a hand?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I need some more cheese.
All right, then. Well, ATS,
I need unlimited income.
That's well, amen to that. ATS needs more money. And because I've got a lot of things going on right now. We basically have a 5-legged company, and we are going extremely hard in artificial intelligence, computer programming, et cetera. And it costs the company money to train Frida and Damali. It costs money to train Deanna and Grace, and then in their own categories, they're getting even more. So we're spending a lot of money in training. We're spending a lot of money in certifications and getting more programming. And then there's research and development. Who knows what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? So then we learn in new things, in new areas, but not just learning, we're developing in these new areas, specifically the metaverse, and that costs money. Everybody got what I'm saying? All right. Then you just got the whole hustle and bustle of stuff costs money. Rent is just, we're not even talking about the overhead, Phil. We're just talking about the extra things that we're doing, right? Et cetera. So we need more so we can continue to do things. Does that make sense? Like for one, Ibrahim has an invoice I need to take care of. You understand what I'm saying? So we need things like that to do. So if you are in a position in which you need money, this is where you start taking notes. Got it? Yeah. Cool. But one of the first things we're doing, what I'm getting ready to do, is attack the Bureau of Influential Speakers, because that's. So let me tell you what I've been doing. I used all of January to set up February. And I don't know if you pay attention to some of the meetings I said. February 15th, I keep saying February 15th, because I understood in my head that I was going to take the first 45 days of the year to lay down a solid foundation. So I told you everything we was going to do. We were going to, well, just some back office stuff that Phil, Susan, Grace, know we're going to do with some stuff with the Bureau of influential speakers. I told all of you that will eventually eventually become Phil and Susan's company, legacy, etc. Do what they want to do with it, and some other stuff. Right? I've said plenty of other things, and I was setting all up. We haven't even started with me. Have you made a phone call? All right, yeah. So we haven't even started yet, and that's fine because now, had they started, Jerome, I'd have been like, "Oh, good," but I didn't expect them to take initiative. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't saying that. Not all the time. I didn't say. I got to say, Grace, take initiative. Okay, got it, and then she'll take initiative. So I didn't expect that, but I knew February 15th. So this week is the week of the final implementation of all of that, which leads me to this: if you need money. You don't need credit cards. You don't need help. You don't need loans. And you don't need a second job. What else do y'all do, Grace, when you need money? I have no idea. You don't need to borrow from your uncle. There we go. What else? Come on, y'all tell me what y'all do, because I'm so far removed from it. I don't remember what we do when we need to borrow money.
Sell stuff. Like,
you don't need to pawn your possessions. Come on, no, I'm serious. Come on, talk to me. If you want to learn, talk to me.
Chase are very old invoices, ancient invoices.
Yeah, Ibrahim had an invoice from like August of last year that slipped through the cracks, and we had no idea it was there. I don't even know if Ibrahim knew, or maybe he did. He was like, and then he finally reminded us last week, or sometimes, in the last couple of days.
Yeah, I mean, I knew, but it was like I didn't need it, so I was like, I'm not gonna bother them. So that's how it was.
Well, I didn't know, so I didn't bother. I didn't know, so I didn't bother for sure. You do. What else do you do? What else do y'all do when y'all need money?
Connect with someone that has money and use other people's.
All right, fair enough. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. So that may be a good thing, actually. Well, there you go. So what I want to do is I want to tell you for 5 minutes. I'll take 5 minutes. No, I'm not going to take 5 minutes. I'll take the 9-minute route. Yeah, I'll take the 9-minute route. And I want to show you something from Russell Brunson. And we'll go from there. We're talking about irresistible offers. Here's what your background looks good, Sugar. Here's what you need when you need money. You need an irresistible offer that people can't refuse. On the front end, it needs to be things. What you're getting ready to see me do, and I'm gonna let Tempest talk about moving from Messenger to Discord. What you're getting ready to see me do is do what we've never done before with the Bureau of Influential Speakers, and then of course Mexit is new and ATS TV is new. You're getting ready to see that. What we've been doing is picking ourselves up by our bootstraps and making it happen. Pick up the phone, belly to belly. That's what we've been doing. Good for where we were, not good for where we're going. Can't do that no more. Well, can't only do that anymore. We still got to pick up the phone, but can't only do that. This is extremely important. Listen to me, because I would never take 12 minutes to explain something if it was not important. I don't even talk for 12 minutes when the cameras are off. But please know, when you need something, your front end is terrible. It's broken. It's not working, or you're not doing it. It is absent. And that's the truth. You don't need anything else. You'll see these companies, when they need money, they go to venture capitalists. That was another one I forgot to mention. They go to venture capitalists, and they get especially you women, especially women in the minority category. If you it's already not enough businesses owned by women. Well, not enough Fortune 100, Fortune 500 businesses owned by women. And it don't make sense for you to then even give up ownership in your business to venture capitalists when they don't think you can do it anyway. I'm just talking to my lady folk. I'm just talking to them right now. You understand? They already don't think you can. So ain't no sense in you. If you're a woman, you should be 100% woman-owned. Now, of course, that's my opinion there. But again, I'm a huge egalitarian. So there you go. If I'm wrong, I'd rather be wrong siding on the women's side. So you'll be all right. You'll be all right. At least I'll live. I might live wrong, but at least I'll live. At least I'll live. Women should be 100% owned by women. It doesn't make sense that you got a women's conference and inviting a man to preach at it.
Watch yourself. Look at him, Tiffany.
All right, I'm gonna stop meddling, Sister Booker. We don't go.
Oh, shoot.
I done started already. Let me show you what I'm talking about, and it will make sense.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, are you ready?
I don't know. I'm a little tired.
Let me get that back to you.
What's on the agenda?
Today we're flying up to meet with
Cutting.
I'm ready. It's gonna be good. We're gonna go visit
Dave did the same
We're gonna
thing.
go to the guy's place.
Joel
Avery. Marion. We're gonna go to oh my god. There's so many names in this world.
should have gone to visit Myron. He's in Tampa.
Dang it, another name.
No, too many names. No more people.
The man, Russell.
Paid to sell your product.
Love this guy.
I honestly believe the entrepreneurs are the only people that can actually change this planet.
Morning.
Billy Mays. As soon as he died, OxyClean cut all his commercials. You know, like, if you'd asked them a month before, like, hey, if you died, what's keep running your ads? Say, please, like, don't stop. Like, keep running my ad. Like, it's my legacy, it's my vision, you know? And they instantly stopped running his ads.
I know.
It's like, no one knows who he is. It's like,
I might tell everybody to run mine.
I told you this all the time. I'm like, when I die, keep running this crap.
No, so, you know what I told him? I said, keep running because it'll absolutely convert stronger.
Yeah, absolutely.
It'll be in the news that this guy died.
We should never
shoot. Oh, yes! I swear to God, this is why we have a problem. We thought of it at the same time. Hey, man, if you're watching this, I'm dead. That doesn't mean my product is.
I'm totally cool with it.
My product's still the best on the planet.
I said, run it, had a newspaper. They said, what's the worst that could happen? They said, Joanne's husband lived in the flat with dead wife's body and wardrobe for 48 hours. There's the ad, or the article, then right below is the ad. Wardrobe specials. It's literally the same keyword on both things.
This is why you need traffic secrets.
So Joel Marion, back in the day, he won Bill Phillips' Body for Life. So when I first met him, he was just beginning. He went through one of my courses, which is cool. He told me things. And then like I said 5 or 6 years later, he was like the kingpin in the industry. He's like the boss. He'd put together huge events. Him and Josh Bozzoni, they launched BioTrust together. That blew up and did $100 million like the first like 8 months or something crazy like that. He's insanely aggressive on everything he does. He doesn't dabble. He's just like. Anyway, we're going to his house right now because he's been asking me for like a year to be on his podcast, and I'm always like, we're never in Florida. And so now I'm like, well, we're in Florida. Let's do it.
How you doing? Dan.
How are you? Like I'm in a hotel or something. This is amazing.
Anybody in a house like this?
Joel, did you draw that?
Wow.
Yeah, that was me. It took a while, but yeah, no, it's 2 years worth of paint on ceilings. Every ceiling is hand painted.
We're moving to Florida.
Anybody want their backyard to look like a resort?
All right, so we have an idea. We have something we're passionate about. What does an irresistible offer look like? And just explain that concept. So,
all right, pause right here. This is where you take notes.
people know? It has to be overwhelming amount of value for the right price, right? So go ahead.
I always try to make it, like if I'm creating an offer, I try to make sure that it's worth 10 times what I'm charging for it. So that's the lens. Like if it's not worth $1,000, I'm not gonna sell for 100. If it's not worth 100, I'm not gonna sell for 10. So that's the first thing. And there's a lot of ways to explain it. We actually do an event each year with families. So I let parents come and they can bring their teenage kids. And so it was the very first time we ever did it last summer, and I'm trying to explain how to create an offer to the adults, and the adults are kind of like glossing over. I'm looking out, and the kids are like nodding their heads like, and so I'm like, I wonder if the kids are getting it. So I had like, I don't know, 7 or 8 of them, come on stage, come on stage. They all came up, and I started picking ideas. I'm like, okay, let's say you start a lawn mowing company. Like, what would an irresistible offer be? And we did this a bunch of times, and there was this girl who, you know, she's a little tiny girl, and I'm like, what's your business? She's like, I'm a babysitter. I was like, okay, well, how many other girls do you know that are babysitters? She's like, all my friends babysit. I'm like, and how much do you charge? She's like, well, we all charge, I don't know, $5 an hour for babysitting. I was like, okay, so you all have the exact same offer. I was like, how do you make your offer more irresistible? And she has a smile on her face, and she'd been taking notes while we were going through offers. She's like,
it depends how small the baby is. Like if it's actually like a baby or going to school, you can like teach it its ABCs so it can learn to like go to school.
I love that. Love it.
well, my new babysitting offer is this. She's like, I'm not just a babysitter, I'm actually a mentor for your kids. And when I babysit and your kids come in, I'm not gonna sit there and watch TV with them. We're gonna sit and we're gonna read together. And then when I'm gonna make them a meal, and it's gonna be a healthy meal. And then after the meal, I'm gonna clean up the dishes, we're gonna clean things up. I'll make sure your kids are in bed before they show up.
Not only are they gonna watch Nora, they're also gonna clean our entire house. They're gonna teach her the ABCs. She's got no screen time. She's gonna be Naps, oh yeah. My handwriting is the best ever.
And she had like this whole list of all the things she's gonna do versus all the other babysitters. And she had this offer stack of here's everything you're gonna get. I was like, oh my gosh, like I would pay you $20 an hour to babysit my kids right now because of like your offer is so much better than anybody else's. Yeah. And like all of a sudden I looked out and I saw the adults like getting like, oh, that's why no one's buying my stuff because it's just as valuable. Like everyone's got the same product out here, right?
If you look at like our brainstorming sessions at ClickFunnels, it's literally that. Like, some think we're all sophisticated and we have a pattern and a process. No, it's a bunch of us sitting in a room. We're like, what if we did this? What if we did this? What if we do this? Okay? And this is how I know if it's a good idea. If I'm like, hey, what if we do this? Dave's like, oh, it's a good idea. I'm like, that idea sucked. If I go, what do you think about this? Dave's like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's how we know this is part of their offer.
Differentiation is everything.
100%, yeah. Like typically, most people are selling a commodity, right? Like you can buy like my iPhone. I can buy my iPhone at Best Buy or Apple.com, right? Like it's a commodity. You can buy it anywhere, right? So like, how do we turn that into an irresistible offer? I did this on stage one time at an event. I said, okay, this is my iPhone. I just bought it. It was $600. Like, who here would give me $600 for it? You know, everyone's, you know, half the audience hands goes up, and I'm like, but I want to try to auction off my phone right now. I bet you within 5 minutes now, I bet you I can get somebody in this room to give me $100,000 for this phone. I'm like, anyone want to give me $100 grand for phone? And no one raises their hands. I was like, okay. So inside my phone, just so you know, over the last 15 years, I bought every marketing, sales, and personal development course known to man. Like, there's not one that's come through I haven't bought. There's over $750,000 in marketing, sales, and persuasion course. Every course from the beginning of time till now that's ever come out, I own. I know that because I spend so much time on eBay looking for old marketing courses that you can't find anywhere. When they pop up, I buy them, I get them, put it in my phone, and they're there. As soon as I get the courses and send them to my brother rips all the audios and the videos and puts them into MP4 files, and they're on my iBooks. And I say, here's my iBooks account. And I showed through, and I scrolled through thousands of courses. Like every course you can dream of. Most of them are out of print now. You can't get them anywhere. They're only here. It's like, so there's $800,000 worth of courses that are on my phone. You plug it in, you listen to them. Number two, here's my address book. I'm like, there's Tony Robbins, Richard Branson, Garrett White. So when you get my phone, you also get my whole contact list of all the top influencers in the world. If you had my phone, you could call any of them and just ask and tell them that you got my phone and you had a question for me, you can talk to them. Let's see, what else can I put on there? My email's on there, so you have access to every contact, every vendor I use. You have my social platforms. So if you log into Facebook, Instagram, there's over 1 million entrepreneurs. I'm like, and then I started going through all the things on my phone, and then I was like, I'm gonna do a live auction here. I said, who here will give me $600 for my phone? Boom, every hand goes up. Okay, if we went to $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $25,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $100,000, $200,000. Every point, a couple people's hands dropped. By the time we ended, I got up to $500,000. There were 6 guys in the audience still had hands up. I'm like, if you guys are serious, come on stage right now. But you gotta be ready to write this check right now. 6 guys come up 500 grand, or willing to pay 500 grand for my phone. I'm like, why would you, like, 2 minutes ago you wouldn't pay $600 for this thing, why? And he's like, I handed the mic to one guy and he said, based on what's on that phone, that's actually a really, really good deal. And And I was like, but it's the same iPhone, right? Like, we have to become good at like, how do you package things to make this offer legitimately irresistible? And that's the mindset you guys have to have as you're creating something. Otherwise, you're just a commodity. You're just an iPhone like everybody else. You can buy it from anyone. But this iPhone, it's special. It's unique.
Tons of value in it. Yeah. Tons.
But Russell, you can just go buy it at Best Buy. It's the same thing. What did I do? I picked a market that I understand and I create an offer that will blow their minds.
Right, and now you need your traffic secrets so that you know how to fill that up. Right?
So
fill up the bucket.
Where do people go to get this? Where's the best place?
Yeah, if you go to trafficsecrets.com, you can get a copy there for free. Just cover the shipping and handling costs, and then you'll have a chance to go through a funnel and see it.
All right, so if y'all want to go to trafficsecrets.com, you're more than welcome to. I don't get paid for it, but I suggest everybody go through it. But that's not why I wanted to show it. If you learned anything new, would you unmute your mic, please, and make some sort of noise?
I did.
All right. Don't be arrogant now. See, that's your problem. Don't be arrogant. I know you learned something new because I set you all up. I said, who needs more money? So everybody who said they need more money learned something new. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if you knew all of this, then you wouldn't really need money.
More money. You would need more money. That's not to say you wouldn't want more, but you would need more. Your house would look like a resort. Do you understand what I'm saying? It is what it is. It just is what it is. Now, I understood. I made the ultimate decision in I think like November last year to give up the Bureau of Influential Speakers to Phil and Susan. I knew in February last year, or maybe December 2019, that I was going to make them the presidents. I knew that. I even did it on camera because that was my idea of doing the same thing. It was my idea of doing the same thing. And then I just thought about it as time went by. If you're going to do something, do it all the way. But I knew then when I start saying president this, and that, and when I stepped all the way back and just became a fan, I knew then. And I told Tempest, I told Deanna, we had conversations about it. And I was trying to figure out some transition. So what I did was I forced you all into understanding something I did, but because I knew you wasn't necessarily going to do it. It's not that you weren't going to do it because you didn't know, or you wasn't going to do it because of resistance. No, it had nothing to do with it. It had nothing to do with anything malicious. You wasn't going to do it because it was a lot of work. I walked in here this morning, Sister Book, and I caught Grace red-handed reading 48 Laws of Power like she's supposed to. Okay. And I told her she cut it off. I said, no, you put that back on. By the time somebody listening to me, and she's on the 21st law, I can assure you I use the 48 Laws of Power and the 33 Strategies of War to get what I wanted accomplished, so I could be a great blessing to Phil and Susan and other areas, which I'm about to bring up. But I couldn't say, hey, everybody, what we're going to do is we're going to launch the Bureau of Influential Speakers. In fact, I now remember, I knew in February what I needed to do last year because I wanted to get 1.25 million people signed up. And I remember telling y'all, but how we get all of them on Zoom at one time. Did y'all remember me saying that? Like, that's going to be our problem, getting them all on Zoom at one time. And I thought about that for like 2 weeks, and I made a decision then. I just said, I'm real slick like that. Anyway, back to my narrative. Well, I immediately understood that if I said, Tempest, what we're going to do is we're going to sell the Bureau of Dominant Speakers. We're going to make phone calls, as many as we can. We're going to make over 100,000 phone calls a month. Who have I lost already? Thank you, Grace, for your transparency. Thank you, Archie. I sure appreciate you. I sure appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I don't know where Frida is, but I lost her too. You know what I'm saying? I lost her too. I know I did. I lost her too. Then I say, and what I want you to do is we're going to offer over 10,000 hours of teaching, coaching, and speaking. We're going to do that. I know we are. So what we're going to do is we're going to, for $24.99 a month, we're going to sign people up and give them $100,000 gift for free of coaching, training, and small group access, mastermind of speaking, training, and coaching. And we're going to give them full access to small group mastermind coaching. We're going to do all that. And we're going to do it ASAP. Of course, I lost everybody by now. So what I did, slick side, Susan already figured it out by now, was I just stayed quiet and I let y'all record. And I let you record. And I let you record. And I let every Monday happen, Phil and Susan. And I let every Tuesday happen. Is somebody hear what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then I, real slick, came here in December and said, yeah, we're not going to do that anymore. Okay. Then I told y'all in October last year, oh, we got everything uploaded. We do. Who remembers me telling you every single thing uploaded? You may see it on your ATS TV. Mm-hmm. We got everything. There's the link to the Russell Brunson video. We got everything uploaded. You may see it on your ATS TV, and you never saw it. Now, how many of you know that I'm not an incomplete doing of tasks type of person? Like, there's nothing about me, especially if I'm gonna get on camera, Grace. Right. I'm cussing in my head. There's no way on planet Earth that I am going to do anything of the sorts. So what I did, share my screen. Here's our cloud service. Here is learning management system. And then here is a bunch of stuff in the bureau. I said October, right? Yeah. October 13th, 2021. I set it all up. Like, I finished the whole process. You know what I'm saying? Like, I finished the whole process. And this isn't even half of it. Just want you to see what's going on. And I said to myself right there, you know what we're going to do? I want to make a hell of an irresistible offer on the Bureau of Influential Speakers with all this stuff. That's why I always kept it separate. Do you get it? Mm-hmm. That's why I always kept it separate. And I always made sure that we had enough information and enough value to make Irresistible. I'm going to tell you what made me know that I had to make it irresistible, Tyrell. When y'all know who I am, there's no doubt about it. If you don't, you crazy as hell. You know completely that Phil and Susan are masters at what they do. And y'all don't show up. Oh, don't miss it. It's not a diss. It's not this at all. I'm telling you that if it ain't irresistible enough for y'all who know, then I knew I needed to silently make some changes. If you wonder what I'm doing, I invite you to read 48 Laws of Power and 33 Strategies of War, because I got them memorized and I use them every chance I get. Genuinely. 100%, no flair, no fluff. We have to make irresistible offers. And what we did, best we ever did was put up a landing page that had pre-signups, and you would sign up and then we will call you. That's not an irresistible offer. It's not. It's not. It's not a video that we take my marketing genius with and run it and spin it. And that video doesn't have to, the 9-minute vlog we just watched is better than what we have done with anything, Bureau Influencer Speakers or ATS TV. Just a vlog. You understand? Just a vlog alone. That, not mine, his. This isn't to say we're not doing well. This is just to say I designed it on purpose this way, because once I saw things happening, I knew that I needed to slow down and speed up. If you think about it, I've told you numerous times this year. I'm real slick when I just slide information in there. I said numerous times, we scaled very well last year, just not the way I expected. I've been saying it, but I promise you, Jerome getting it, he remembered me saying that, but I promise you, we scaled. We scaled, our infrastructure could handle anything. We completely scaled, because every time we got hit, I made an adjustment. Every time I hit, I made an adjustment. 365 days of strategic adjustments would take you very far. Very, very far. Now, Deanna, I hope you're listening. Tempest, I made Deanna become a master at product launches. Someone tell me why. I spent money and everything.
So, because one of them being the bureau. So when you're ready to launch, it'll take off.
Have we ever launched
the hell out of the bureau?
Come on now, right? Have we ever launched a product, or we just tell y'all? There's a difference. There's a big difference. There's a big difference. The first thing we're going to, and it's right, it's literally, it's just so you don't think, and I'm like joking or nothing. Right here, here's my morning meeting notes. It says create 10 irresistible offers this week. One for Mix It News, doesn't matter because I got a typo here, Bureau, ATS TV, Happy and Secure. And then, let me reshare that real quick. And then I put Billy Mays' funnel right under it for script purposes. What do we say? Don't worry about it. I know exactly what to say. I know exactly what to say. So, Deanna, I need a product launch for, send this to the lineup. Mix It News, Bureau Influential Speakers, Happy and Secure, ATS TV. And we'll come up with 6 more because I want 10 of them. You understand? Just whatever you think I said, just send it to them. Whatever you think I said, just send it to them. Tempest, what me and you need to do is we're going to need domain names and redirect. And we're going to have to build. And the good thing about this, Tempest, is landing page only, 2-step. Well, I tell you what we do. We're going to do something different. I even make it easier. We'll make a landing page, but we'll use, since I'm still paying for ClickFunnels, we'll use ClickFunnels. We'll use ClickFunnels, make it easier. That way, all the internal navigation stuff is already inside. You know what I'm saying? So it's already inside, Now, how do we get to, Tatiana, 100,000 calls? How do I get to 100,000 calls every month and I don't make free to head pop off? It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. $24.99 is the offer. That means up front, here's $24.99. Get it? Everybody get what I'm saying? Up front, here's $24.99. But when we do the offer, it will not be a free offer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? $24.99, not a free offer whatsoever. And there's no commission off the $24.99. I just lost everybody. I'm so sorry. But there's 2 offers. Don't miss me now. There's 2 offers. 2 offers inside of it. Everybody got me? And right now, I'm at 50% commission and 100% commission.
You got the people back.
I just say it on the mic, Grace.
You got your people back.
Now, if you get 100%, if $24.99, it's safe to say, let's just play around a little quick, Jerome. Let's just say the second offer is $10. But 100,000 people coming in the month. And Grace fully understands she can make 100% off of $10 100,000 times. Did I lose you, Grace?
No.
Okay. I said, if you ever gonna steal, this was the meeting to steal. This is it. This is it. Now, could I have, Sister Booker, imagine last year I went, hey, everybody, we're gonna work harder than we ever worked. And I'm gonna require everything from everybody. There's gonna be a lot of recording. We're gonna sit down over 300 hours. We're gonna record. We're gonna record faithfully. We're gonna give up holidays. We're gonna give up. No, that's not the way you. No, nobody listens to that. Nobody listens to that. Nobody wants to do the work. It's that old saying: everybody want to get to heaven, don't nobody want to die. Right? Nobody wants to do that. So what I had to do, I hope you CEOs can do this. Sometimes you need to, well, 2 things. Sometimes you need to slow down and speed up, and sometimes you need to let people talk about you so you can win. And I'm very good at that. I'm very good at letting people's opinions formulate about me, and I don't say nothing. And it has nothing to do with, well, your opinion of me don't matter or whatever. It has nothing to do with that. That's true. Les Brown, everybody else who says something similar, that's all true. Has nothing to do with that. Here's what I know, Jerome. I know if you said something about me, that's what you think. But I say something about me. That's what I think. Here's your key point. One of us gonna be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And I know how to make sure you wrong every time. Because I get, you may be right about the first half of my story. Come on, Christians, walk with me. But
All
when
right.
God turned my page, the second half of my story has 3,000 people joining the church daily. Can
Tell it.
Can I bring Peter in?
Come
Peter
on.
let his whole best friend down. When Peter's best friend needed him most, Peter said, nah, I don't know him. And then said, I don't know him after he just told his best friend, I ain't gonna never leave. Nah, anybody come through here getting their head chopped off. And he came through with his word. Man, Doug ear came off. You know what I'm saying? That's 100% facts. Peter was about that life. Then when his best friend needed him most, he let him down. Let him down so much, Dolores, according to what you know, what you believe was written down in your sacred text. The next time Peter saw his best friend, he was on a boat. My man was cooking. Peter didn't even wait for the boat to get ashore. Just jumped off the boat, start swimming. That's since the book, am I in there? Because I promise you, okay, I ain't put that in there. I didn't put anything extra in there. I'm telling you what it said. He jumped out the boat because he knew this was my chance to make up. Peter was a knucklehead, just like Antonio. 50 days after he said, I don't know him, Peter did something so cold, 3,000 people, not counting women and children, joined. Because when God turned your page, only take 50 days for you to change the world. Okay, I'm done now.
Amen.
I'm done now. I just wanted to go ahead and all right. You understand? Okay, just so you know.
We heard you.
That's okay. Outstanding. So what I'm attempting to get you to see here is that you only need one irresistible offer for God to turn your whole company around. I hope somebody got something in you. I don't know who I'm talking to this time, but I know somebody just their heart just warmed up real good.
Me.
That's it. You selling a book, but you listen to what he said. But you got everybody else's. Yeah, so y'all got the same offer. Get my book, read it. No, get my book, read it. Your book don't stand out because it's the same offer. You understand what I'm saying? This is what we're doing differently with Margie's company. That's why we partner her with a whole news company. You're going to catch that later. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You understand?
Overwhelming amount of value.
Yes, ma'am. Overwhelming amount of value. Overwhelming amount of value because you live in a value-based economy now. The internet has truly shifted everything. The internet gave us so many choices. Why would I choose you? Mm-hmm. I have no reason to choose you. As a matter of fact, if I just scroll down my timeline, I'm gonna see another you. Mm-hmm. That's true. The internet has done that. The internet has done that to us. And now we have choices, and I don't have to choose you. So Tyrell, what makes me choose you? So you need an offer that's so irresistible. So today, after this call, we're going to work on that irresistible offer. I know what I'm putting in it because it's already here. We'll wordsmith it, but that ain't enough. Don't miss it. That ain't enough. So Real Slick Side told y'all about 2 weeks ago, I'm going to be doing something different with these calls. Mm-hmm. It's going to be it's going to be another call. Then it's going to be a VIP call. Didn't I say that? I'm real. I just drop it in there or shit real quick. I don't bother nobody. I just drop it in there real quick. And because I understood that the system we had was perfect for where we was. What got you here won't get you there. That's a book by Malcolm Gladwell. That ain't Malcolm Gladwell. What's his name? I shared the stage with him, and I don't even remember. Anyway, no, it ain't Malcolm Gladwell. It's Malcolm something. Goldsmith. Malcolm Goldsmith. Goldsmith. All right, Goldsmith. That's what it is. Everybody follow me so far? You got me? Hey, Tempest, tell them about Discord real quick. Well, not real quick, because I'm going to build from that.
So a couple of weeks ago, I mentioned that we are going to be leaving Facebook Messenger just because it's a bit chaotic to find information. And as we're growing and scaling, I am making room for 22,000 people to join an hour. And Messenger just won't cut it. So we're moving to a new platform called Discord. Discord is a voice, text, and video chat platform. It allows us to grow. There are about 150 million people who use Discord every month. So obviously that's where we need to be, but we're also there for research purposes because, of course, Antonio and I may be working on our own.
We're gonna steal everything.
Okay, I was trying to be nice because we're streaming on YouTube. You know,
I'm not. It's all good. I'm like Mark Zuckerberg. I was stealing your whole Snapchat.
That's your business. Okay, so Discord can be downloaded on your phone, on your tablet, on your laptop, desktop. I'll be sending out that link soon. I'm giving everybody a 7-day grace period to download that. Next Monday, those messenger groups will be shut down or they'll be up, but ATS staff won't be in those messenger groups. So if you rely on Grace and Monica to send you updates, reminders about phone calls, I highly encourage you to download Discord. I'll send you all an invite link so you can join what is called ATS community. It's probably going to change to Metaverse community. I'm not sure yet. And we'll go from there. There's how-to videos like learning about Discord there because I don't have time to show you all here. Yeah, but it's a platform for us to scale because Messenger, we've outgrown that. And it's hard to find information, and Discord will make that a bit easier.
Absolutely. Two things. Just keep your mic unmuted, Tippett. So
Sure.
More Mexiverse community is just fine. Number one. Number two, how long should they plan to be there?
I would say maybe a couple of months at best.
We're gonna move you again, Tati.
We're gonna move you again. This is
we're gonna move you again.
We're collecting data basically.
Yeah, we're gonna move you again. So when we move you again, Dolores, don't say, well, you ain't gonna say it. Don't let them talk about me. He don't know it. Nope, that ain't the case. I'm telling you right now, we building our own app that fits our growing company. You understand? We're doing that right now.
But here's the good thing. By then, when you're migrating off of Discord, all of you will have the ability to create your own Discord servers and serve your clients, friends, and family because you will be proficient in a tool that most of you didn't even know existed. Exactly. It's really good. Discord really is good. You can use it for your office. You can use it for your coaching. You can use it for your speaking. You can use it for your marketing.
Yep. Absolutely. He's absolutely right.
Oh, one thing. Thank you for saying that, Ibrahim. I know no one on this call does it, but I know Messenger Group is a popular place to promote your products only and don't interact with the community. One of the rules when you join Discord says you will not be able to just promote yourself and be inactive in ATS. So I'm talking about someone in particular because I see them every other day, but just dropping your link to your event or to your product and then not interacting, not doing anything with ATS will not be allowed here.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to protect the quality of every community. If you go to Tony Robbins, you can't do stuff like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Now notice we didn't say you can't, promote yourself because you're entrepreneurs. We hope you promote yourself. But you need to add value as well and be an active member of the community. So we'll have rules in there that will be a blessing, and we'll change those rules as they need to be changed up or down, right? Good or bad, whatever. If they're too strict, we'll loosen them. If they're not strict enough, we'll tighten them up. No problem there. Is everybody following so far? Because I'm about to move even faster.
Oh, sorry. Thanks, Law. There are multiple chats inside of ATS community. There's one for everybody. There's one for those who are paying for bureau influential speakers, There's a chat for Mastermind, ATS Plus, and the Spiritual Bootcamp. For now, as we grow, more chats will be made available. I'm hoping chats for different states, different countries, things like that as we grow, but that depends on how fast we're growing and where people are from.
Absolutely. And the app that we're designing to fit our purposes is Clubhouse and Slack combined. Woo! Somebody get some stuff because we need both. We need your ability to host rooms. And we also need the ability to have that Discord type messages going back and forth too. We need both. Why would we do that? Community ought to talk to each other. And I don't have to make you talk to each other when it's too irresistible not to. Mm-hmm. Now that right there was that's in the top 5 of what I've said so far. That right there. We're way past that point where we asking you to do things. We're just going to make it irresistible for you not to do things. We're way past the point. That's not where we're going as a company. And I don't think like that anymore anyway, but I can't think like that anymore now in the first place. I just cannot do it. It is time, Tempest, for Mexit News to become an Android app. So you may move forward with that. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Damali already wrote the code. We will go ahead and make Mexit News an Android app. Some problems of contention here would be make sure the ads work on the app, which I'm sure they will. And there was one more thing I had in my head, but I don't remember. Oh, and changes made or changes in the app. There's only two things we need to just verify, but I believe, there you go. Oh, I wrote the code and have to add Google Ads on it. There you go. All right.
Excuse me, Antonio.
Yes, sir.
Did you say Damali wrote the app?
She did, but it looks like I messed up.
I didn't do Mexiverse.
Yeah.
I didn't do Mexiverse. I did ATS Radio.
She did ATS Radio.
No, Damali. He's just not gonna glance over that.
Like that's the fact that she's doing apps.
Give her her props. Okay?
Yes, sir. You show right. You show right. Thank you for putting me in my place. Everybody, Damali's so cold and Frida's so cold, they can write their own apps. Can y'all please unmute the mics for them? Whoa! Yes, so right. They wrote the codes. Speaking of, that was actually my fourth point, but I'll make it third. You programmers need to be doing what you're doing. What you're supposed to. Grace, Deanna, Tempest, if I say something and then don't say anything else, what does that normally mean?
Listen to what you said and keep up with what you said the first time.
And why, Tempest?
Because you watching. Because you want somebody to fall off.
I'm looking. Because when it happens is, Dolores, I start off and I'm real hard. I'm there every day. Every day. I'm like, yep, let me hold your hand. My hand in your pocket. Come on, let's go. Right there. And then I'll slick side go, all right, try this. And in fairness, I say this is a test. And I tested y'all, but I never told you I ended the test. I never said that. That never came out of my mouth, Grace. It never came out of my mouth. I never once said the test ended. I'm watching you because I have no intentions on waiting another year to speed up. That was last year. Did you understand that? That was last year. There's no, just don't think that that's something I'm going to do. It doesn't make any sense. And it depends, well, anywho, Pathbender is going to start this week. Yes. If you don't know what Pathbender is, please know it is the business university of what is esoteric. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. All right, that's the easiest way to explain that. What is esoteric? If I said your name, you're already in. Yeah, remember that? I did that last week or something. Remember? It was 2 weeks ago, I think. I see that slick slide did it again, Jerome. Just name. I even then told you in that same conversation, and if you get Mexit tickets, you'll get you a free pass to Pathbender. I said that. I did say that. So you're either gonna, and then I didn't even drop down the Mexit ticket price if I'm not mistaken. Okay, all right, then. Yeah. And if I'm not promoting Mexit conference that way, it means I don't want all y'all in there. Do you understand what I'm saying? It means I don't want all y'all in there. Okay, go ahead, Phil. Oh, okay. Right, it means I don't want all of y'all in there because it has nothing to do with y'all. I'm attempting to create this air of exclusivity. It has nothing to do with you. I'm just creating this desirable, some areas of the community need to be desired. A better way to say that, everybody can't be treated the same, even though all of us are the same. But you can't be treated the same. If you're going to act like Phil, then you ought to be treated like Phil. You're going to act like Susan, you ought to be treated like Susan. You act like a riffraff. Just go throughout the system. You're not gonna be treated like a riffraff. No, we never come. We don't come down. No, we don't come down. No. You're gonna be treated. You're just gonna walk around the common areas. But the better you at, the more you get. That's how it should be. Why? Because we're creating a value ladder in which we walk you from only being able to afford $19.99 or investing $19.99 all the way to being able to drop $500,000 for my iPhone. Going back to that video. You understand what I'm saying? Cool. Outstanding. Deanna, product lunch. You taking notes on this whole meeting? All right. Deanna's going to need them. Product lunch on Pathbender, obviously, since it's coming out this week. Will she be finished by this week? I don't know. Because I didn't take the product lunch class. Or classes. So I have no idea what I'm asking for. I just know I'm always asking for too much. So ain't no sense in me stopping now. You know what I'm saying? Stradivari's group, I need from you that information I asked for. Did I ever get it? I didn't get it. If you may have got
it's
it.
coming. It's
Okay.
coming to you.
All right,
I promise you.
No,
I
I
just
know.
want to get all of the ladies that information first.
I can see your, I got y'all a great leader. I can see your commitment. So you ain't got to worry about it. I see it right there and I watch y'all show. And y'all, I watched one a couple of days for y'all on a couple of days ago. Tatiana was in the right corner or something like that. Yeah, I watched a couple of days ago. I'll be sneaking in on y'all. I got a whole ghost page I don't know about. I'm like Kevin Durant. I got a burner account. You gotta watch enough basketball. Kevin Durant got 50 burner accounts. You know what I'm saying? You heard his feelings.
Oh, Lord.
You saw it? No, say it on the mic.
I get notices from Twitter, and I saw he was going on some kind of rant. I didn't pay attention to all of it. I was like, oh, he kind of mad about something. And then sometime later, he came back and said, I was a little bit upset. He said something like that. So yes.
Yeah, he's a sensitive 100 millionaire for sure. Very talented. One of the best players to ever walk across the league. Will definitely go down as top 5 player. If I don't see how you couldn't. No, I already did. It's by accident.
Okay.
Get ready for product lunch. Let me see. Deanna just texted me. What is she saying? Oh, okay. All right, no problem. Yes. I want to take a little. I need to talk about Mexit just for a moment. Let me talk about Mexit. I want to put books on Mexit too. Everybody cool? Cool. I want to put books on Mexit. And I want them to have value. Of course, nothing could be in Mexit without trying to get you out the middle class, right? That's the whole point. I want them to have value. And I want to put resources on there. Am I to assume, without asking, that make me this money as fast as possible, or give me the cheat code to whatever I need as fast as possible, are the kind of resources and books that you want? Is it? Yes. So I don't need to poll the audience and say, hey, what kind of books do you want? Give me a competitive advantage ASAP. Is that the pretty much? Okay. All right. Got you then, because I figured that was what y'all was going to say anyway, because you've been saying it for 2-3 years now. Yeah, just give me what I need. Give me what I need. Got it. If you read Sorry I'm Streaming, I know Phil and Susan have. If you read Sorry I'm Streaming, you can see everything for the love of God, what I'm doing that's a shock right now, I wrote down 2 years ago or something. I really did. I really, really, really did. And I'm thinking about, I'll keep that top secret right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Wasn't one of y'all supposed to be doing something with Sorry I'm Streaming? Was it Damali? Mm-hmm. This will be a good time to pick that back up. That's all.
I worked on it last night. I'm almost done.
Okay, this will be a good time to squeeze yourself in and work that back up. Because Damali, it sounds like whatever you're doing Sounds like a web series on Mexit News. If you missed at the beginning of the class, most of anybody who ordered a T-shirt, they're in the process of being printed right now. Takes a little bit, but your shirts are on the way. Your shirts are on the way. Your shirts on the way, and they look mighty fine and sexy. Is anybody from Level Up here? Oh, you got yourself muted. There you go. Frito.
Yes.
On the logo, is it level? I mean, do you want Level Up or do you want Level Up 5.0? That's a problem that's just delaying me right now. Can you go verify?
I think Level Up would be fine.
That's fine. If you speaking on behalf of everybody, that's fine.
I'll call Alfreda and see what she said, but I think Level Up would be fine. Just something that you could see it a little bit better.
Oh no! First off, hold on, boo boo. Hold on. Your logo gonna be cold. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah. So that's why I'm trying to wrench around and wrench it off and see 5.0 or not, because it ain't gonna be something you just see better. No.
Okay.
No. It's gonna be like that Queen Genix.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the new Mexit News, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something like that. Cool.
All
right, but just send me verification for that. All right, cool.
Will do.
It sounds like Antonio kidnapped a logo designer or something. Everyone's getting new logos.
I know, right? I know. Yes, someone just. I'm gonna read this message, and this is for Deanna because it ain't got nothing to do with me. But I'm not sure if. Well, you know what? Let me just read it. Deanna, can you hear? This is for you.
Yes, I can hear.
That's the universe. I would want my book on Mexit when it's done. So somebody wants to put their books on Mexit. Quotes by Antonio T. Smith Jr. I guess I got a lot of quotes. You know what I'm saying? I can't quote, but I got quotes. There you go. Deanna, that's for you because you've been thinking about doing something like that or working with somebody like that. The universe likes speed.
Got it.
That didn't sound like you got it. Universe likes speed.
No, I got it.
All right. I can't be the judge. Pathbender starts this week. Yes?
Yes.
So does computer programming classes.
Whoop. Whoop.
All right. So this is where I got to. Now I'm having some difficulty here. Business, sales, marketing, all that stuff, it's free. The business university is $157 a year. First year free. I made that change like second week. $157 a year, something like that. First year free. Business, sales, and marketing free. So basically, you can do this for a whole year and never pay anything, right? Right? Okay. But then I told you, though, some stuff gonna cost. There's no way on planet Earth that I'm going to teach computer programming. I don't know if and you're going to get certifications. This comes with certifications. This isn't for play. The certification you'll be able to take to any job and boom, boom, boom. And then you'll get state certifications too. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or federal, anyway, doesn't matter. All of that. I know what I'm going to charge, but I do want to hear from I want to hear from Sister Booker. There you go. I want to hear from Sister Booker because y'all ain't. She got integrity. I gotta watch y'all integrity. She has integrity. Sister Booker, if I was to teach you or your nephew, doesn't matter, not just computer programming, but the computer programming that is going to be required in the metaverse. So if I was to make you a competitive player in the metaverse, virtual reality, artificial intelligence, augmented reality, computer engineering, the whole track, all of that stuff, what would you pay for that?
Actually, that would be priceless, but probably $299.
$299 or $2,099?
$2,099.
$2,099. Okay.
There's something about having 99 on the end of it.
Yeah. Good to go. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me show my clap for her, please. You're right. I think she's about right. I think she's about right. So let's see. I have you're written down. Okay. So we're gonna do $2,999. We'll keep that energy. And I have written down computer programming begins this week with certifications available. Learn all the ways of programming and the metaverse. Financing possible. Payment plans accepted. That's what I have. Financing possible. Payment plans accepted is what I have. Okay. Cool. Everybody got it? All right.
And Junior, one thing is missing.
What's that?
Because you're in marketing deals, you're just assuming that competence will also be there with developers and everyone graduates. So I believe you have to have marketing for programmers and coders so they can market themselves into jobs or they can market themselves into building their own coding agencies.
Fair enough. Okay. I will add that in there. He had stuff in the background, but the ability to go market yourselves to your next place, your $137,000 a year job. So I would definitely do that. Tippers, can you add that in the morning note for me right under where I got it? And then I'll move it. You saw how clean it is now. I've got a little system now where I move it. The crazy thing is my notes are notes. Then after I say them, then they become a to-do list. And what winds up happening is I got a bunch of to-do lists in my morning notes, and it tough stuff don't get erased. So I've added it to my to-do list. Okay, I'm almost done. That's from me. Tempest. Okay, I'll go with you after that. That's from me. Yes, go ahead, Grace.
The computer programming courses is $2,999.
Yes. There's levels to that, though. So we'll do. I don't know. I have to figure that out. There's levels to that because you're talking about 5 years of a bachelor's degree, and stuff like that. So I just had to figure that out. I have to figure out when do we transition. Right now, I'm sure it's going to be Python's in there for sure. Artificial intelligence, deep learning, that's in there for sure. Basics of computer programming all the way to expert of computer programming. And then metaverse and virtual reality and augmented reality are all in there for that price. They have to be because I wouldn't do it any other way. I don't know. There's something there that I'm gonna think about. What do we do? Like I'm thinking But what happens if you want to go higher? Like what I'm thinking is, what happens if you're already a super expert? Then what? But I'm not sure if you'll be here because you'll be at a job. You know what I'm saying? You'll be at a job, and I may just avoid those customers for right now. Because,
yeah, Antonio, I agree with you. I agree with you because after that, it becomes more about how to build your next Facebook. You know, and then it's like after a while, it's not about the job, and for that, then you get the coders who have jobs. So I definitely believe that people who are enrolling right now will be your next customers once you revamp this whole thing to turn people who know coding, who have their jobs, to set aside some money, like, you know, then use it to raise more capital, build their own next $1 billion things. And Antonio, I don't know if this is by design or not. It seems like you really now are on that thing that will help you accomplish your goal about making millionaires.
Right.
This is the fastest route to that.
Absolutely. And that it is by design. That's why I kind of shifted everything for sure. Absolutely. So I'm probably going to avoid that. So it may not be level. I might avoid those people. Go ahead, Ashia.
For the certification, how often will you update or renew the certification?
Oh,
will it be yearly or unlimited? Or?
No, the last question is a little bit difficult, but that was a fantastic question because if it ain't relevant, we won't teach it. You understand? And on top of that, every time something may change in the field, which is both rare and not rare at the same time, you'll get those changes, you know, at no cost. You'll get those changes. For instance, I'm trying to give an example of that. Well, you know, for instance, right now you're talking about the metaverse. So then we'll say something like, so if you learn virtual reality, but haven't learned augmented reality, and let's say we was doing this 2 years ago and we went all the way up to virtual reality, but didn't go to augmented reality, then now that augmented reality is so important, it would just be this extra that you get because you've already had that certification. It's how we keep your certifications up to date. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as unlimited, well, I guess so. I guess if we keep doing that, always keep it up to date, then it'll always be unlimited. You know what I'm saying? It'll always be unlimited. It makes no point to build this like a college in that case. So what I mean by that is you get a degree in marketing, but that degree is already 4 years old before you even got it because they haven't made any changes. You know what I'm saying? And by the time you graduate, it's completely irrelevant to your job. That's why psychologists, you get a bachelor's in psychologist, you become a social worker because you need to be a master. You need to have a master's. They should just do all that at the beginning. Why you taught me math and reading and stuff? Why you didn't just, anyway, don't worry about it. You should have took all that general stuff out of there. You'll give me 18 hours. Nah, I gotta be a social worker because you gave me 18 hours in psychology. You should have just gave me the rest of this stuff up front. But so we don't want to avoid that whole model because that's who I'm disrupting. You know what I'm saying? That's who I'm disrupting. So good question. Very, very, very good question. Very good question. Azure with Tempest. So Tempest, me and you will be doing Azure today. Pretty tough light. Oh, there she is. Azure today, pretty tough light. Just pick up where you are. And you just have to teach me backwards. She's a bit further ahead than me because last week was a tad bit rough to do that. And then did we send, and I kept it here, did we send Margie the Dropbox link for the classes? Shame on you. Shame on you. When will that get done? No, today's not good enough. I let you say today last time.
Now, like now.
Now it's not good enough.
Yes, sir.
Well, yesterday is good. Give me a time. No later than 9:17.
No later than 9:30.
Oh, that's pretty quick. All right then. No later than 9:30, Margie. Okay, they gave you what's that? 13 minutes is what she said. All right. So 13 minutes here, 10:30 for you, but 13 minutes here. No later than that. give her a little 5-minute grace period because she just walked in. She's unzipping her bag and stuff. There you go. All right. I knew to keep it there. I kept it there, Margie, because I knew I said it Friday. It was Friday and it was easy. I knew to keep it there. I knew better. And then the rest of this I will save for later. I need irresistible offers on Mexit News, ATS TV, Happy and Secure. I'm missing something. Say it again. Pathbender, there you go, and Bureau of Influential Speakers. Okay. Pathbender and Bureau of Influential Speakers. People are joining Discord. Good job. You all are joining Discord. Yeah, because tip is, what's the end date? Let's do a quick transition, not one of those 365 days transitions I do.
Oh, I was giving everybody till next Monday, but we can push that up for a smoother transition.
Nah, next Monday is fine.
Okay, because I sent a message. I sent a message to all my messenger groups saying, "Hey, I'm giving y'all all the call info, everything until Friday, because after Friday, I will no longer be giving messages. I will no longer be in this group."
I'll fix it. I'll fix it now. I'll fix it. So what you do is you're going to everybody. Y'all go to Discord. I'll make it uncomfortable. It's sometimes. You got to chop the whole arm off. No, there's a time and a place. There's a time and a place. This is the time to chop the arm off. And what you're going to do is, you can tell them, Antonio said, never mind effective immediately, go to Discord, and all your updates go on Discord. You understand? Whatever you do, go on Discord, and don't send another message in there. Got me? Don't send another message in there. And in fact, here's the only message you're sending in there is this one message right down word for word. There are no messages being sent in this group anymore. Join Discord here. And you're going to post that once a day till Friday. You leave the group Friday. You get it? You leave the group Friday. That's the only message you post in there. Everybody go to Discord. Yes, sir, Prophet Jerry.
Greetings, Bishop.
Greetings. I saw you live on the Assembly of Wonders too. Good job.
Yes, sir. Are we still looking into a bed for me when we go to Mexit that my Hoyer lift? Now, do I have to get the Hoyer lift? I have to get the Hoyer lift, but just the bed will be fitted under, right? I can fit the.
Got you. Let's go with. I'm glad you reminded me. In full honesty, I forgot. What I want you to do, yes. Well, one of them is already on it, but I forgot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I forgot. So what I want to do is to speed up the process. I want you, Deanna, I'm going to put you in charge of this because what y'all going to do is work it out today. And we'll help us out with what type of company, what companies may be needed, and stuff like that. Because if you know one company here, you're going to know a company there. It may not be the same company, but you got more information with us, coach her through it. And then what we need now is information from those people. That's what we need. And then they'll be able to tell us prices, logistics, etc.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we need now.
One more quick thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm switching my card, so a lot of my finances are messed up right now.
Understood.
But it's still $1,000 for the co-hosts, right?
Oh yeah. For right now, absolutely.
Okay, so I get caught up on that. I think I'm like 300 or 400 in, so I get caught up on that. And a person asked me that they were co-hosts on a couple of shows and they're in and out now because of other reasons I don't know, and that's not my business.
Right.
Would they still have to pay the $1,000 to come to the?
Oh yeah. They're not. They wanted to pay more. It won't be punishing that, but everybody has to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, sir. Have
No,
a good
you're
day.
very welcome, and I'm glad you said that. If you're in and out, you're not punished for that. That not here. Okay, you're not punished for that. In and out it's not just your prerogative. It's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to learn from me and go out, and only come back in when you need something else. You know what I'm saying? So I expect that. I completely expect you to do that, because the people here every day are the people working every day. You know what I'm saying? They work every day and they get punched in the face every day, and they say, all right, let me get some more. Right. I always know the different people of who's here, who's not. And then you got some folk here just for their grandkids. They're here just for their grandkids. Well, let me tell you what I learned today. Yeah. So I always know who these people are, and I ain't mad at you. Not mad at you at all. Remember, as far as I'm concerned, if you have grandkids or kids that are not like 40 or 25 or something, you know what I'm saying? Like kids, then just give them your login access. You understand? Like, don't. Well, no, but I said at the beginning, like, willable, sellable down to a generation. You know what I'm saying?
We can work that out differently. We're not going to give your grandchildren your login.
And that's actually the security access. I'm doing a security problem. I'm sorry. See, that's why we have our cybersecurity expert on every time. But we will create secure accounts for them. That's what we would do. That way we can keep them secure, because you never want your stuff to be hackable and stuff. Cool.
Yeah, because I was wondering, when it comes to them earning certifications when they go through the classes, they would need to have a separate account, right?
Right. They would absolutely.
Doing that. So yeah.
Yes. So she's absolutely right. So they get certifications in their names. That being said, I'm glad you said that, because I wasn't going to say this, because I was getting ready to end. My kids, every certification, Azure, AW, they getting all of them. I told you what I want. My oldest is 13, and my 4-year-old is programming. She don't have a choice. She do what I say, and she don't have a choice. She old enough to talk back. She old enough to write code. It just is what it is. I'm just telling you, it is what it is. And then getting all these certifications, especially the 4-year-old. That means she gets to be 18 with 14 years experience. You know what I'm saying? That's my agenda, and that's my goal in all things. For my goal is to make sure my kids don't have to beg for a job. Phil, it's on you. Tell us what we're learning tonight.
Well, we're going to continue with your wins and challenges. I think that's one of the most valuable things that we do, is we help people, kind of talk about what they want, why they want it, how they got through it, and what challenges are. You get a chance to come to us with the challenge you might have and place it in front of a group of people that care about you and going to help you improve. And then we're going to continue our quest of gratitude, how to take gratitude and how to get into the vibration of gratitude to be attractive.
Good. I like both of those. The wins, yeah, that's there every time for sure. And then the gratitude this is most certainly a season of gratitude. Pathbenders and computer programming, I don't have a fancy name for it. You got me? They're effectively enrollment now. Grace will come just with the easy way to do this, Grace. Darn sure don't go to Messenger app, because that's dead now. Okay. But just go to people individually, see who's interested. And I believe if I didn't say it, I'm saying it now. Payment plans are included. And then I'll make it even sweeter. If you don't have a Mexit ticket, but you want the computer programming, then we'll throw in the Mexit ticket and the Mexit would be optional, because you may not have time to go, but we'll throw in the Pathbender as well. We'll do that. So just to help you out. Just doing what we can. Doing what we can. Somebody's gonna say, but I don't have it. Where else are you gonna learn all this computer programming stuff? This is why you need to have it. You know what I'm saying? That's why you need to have it. So those are my last things for you. Effective immediately. Grace, you contact people. Frida, you contact people. You just go to them individually because they all gonna say, thinking about it, why publicly, right? Because nobody wants to say, I'm 50 and I want to start over. Nobody wants to do that out loud. You know what I'm saying? So you just Jerome said, I'm saying it right now. Yeah. Completely understand. This is outside of the business university. It's different. And it has to cost because this costs too much money to even do. Just this computer. It costs too much money to even do. If you don't have a computer, you obviously need a computer. You can't do anything about that. So there you go.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
So when you download it on your computer, you have to also download it on your phone as well? If you're using your phone and your laptop?
Some stuff you do. Some stuff
No, I'm talking about for the Discord.
Oh, yeah.
That's your preference.
Yeah, that's
where you
preference,
download it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I mean, in my case, I only have it on my laptop. Maybe I'll change it. I'm weird like that, Dolores. I'll put some things on one device so I don't be on it all doggone day. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff just on this work computer, and I do it because I don't take breaks, and I'm very compulsive, and I don't know how to take a break. So I kind of force myself not to do dumb stuff all day. So there you go. Cool. That's it. So hopefully use Apria nationwide. Don't know what that is, but sure it's awesome. Somebody Google it. Somebody Google that. I thought I was the only one that does that. Oh yeah, I feel you. Nah, I'm too compulsive. I need to stop doing dumb stuff. So we will see you all tomorrow. Well, tonight, excuse me. We'll see you all tonight. Okay, I see it right here. Healthcare. Okay, cool. I think she was talking about this, so we must have talked about something that brought this up. I think she was talking about this. There you go.
For Jerry.
Oh, for Jerry. All right, there you go then. So that works out. Cool. Easy peasy. Look at that. We even got an answer. Got to answer ASAP. I appreciate that. Yep. So we got it there. Glad I read that. There's the link right there, Deanna. I'm sending you the link here as well. So we'll combine with that. Then you'll need a. I'm still. Just know it's in Florida. Just know it's in South Florida. Just know it's in what I say. Disney
Antonio.
World place. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, I gotta say, from day one, almost whenever I looked at you or any piece of communication that you said, I always thought, like, I was wondering this entire time, like, how are you gonna make so many millions? because, dude, their passions. I'm sorry, but like, we're all family, and I can't. But a lot of passions are not to stop you make money from and become 100 millionaire. But like, just seeing that, I thought you were just gonna help people monetize their passions, but no, man, you're just honest and upfront. You're like, look, your passions, you can do that stuff once you have the money, and for that you're gonna learn this coding. And yeah, man, just seeing this, I'm like, okay, now I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can see how you're going to make so many millionaires. Because, dude, Zuckerberg himself, just Zuckerberg himself has made like hundreds of millionaires. And if you just make one person from your congregation just become the next Zuckerberg or even 1/10 of a Zuckerberg, you will be like 50% towards your goal.
Wow.
So, yeah, so just seeing that you're bringing this opportunity to people who would not be, like 50-year-olds, 40-year-olds would not be interested in this because they'd prevent themselves from even thinking about it. Like, there's no way I can do this. And the way you just held everyone's hands to bring them to this point, to be able to even bring this up as a possible competition is just.
There you go. Now, I appreciate you. Absolutely right. Absolutely right there, maybe. And just so you know, everybody, here's everything else coming out: copywriting, content marketing, course creation, graphic designing, web developer, software development. Not that. This possible stuff. Audio production, video production, animator. Animator. And then you got, oh, I should have showed you that. Oh, well. There you go. The sports arbitrage and things like that. We got this, yes, you know, like Vayner Sports or something, you know what I'm saying? You know, like Rich Paul.
Come on.
Yes. We're not gonna bother y'all with that kind of stuff. Yes, Clutch Sports, you know, I'm not gonna bother y'all with that. Effective immediately, Grace, get to sales. Everybody get to whatever. Arshia, you have a 1:30 appointment, right? Arshia has a 1:30. Tell them what you're doing today at 1:30, Arshia, real quick. It's old today. You just can't even find your mute button. You're a baby boomer. Let me see if I can help you out. Maybe ask to unmute. This poor baby. Deanna, tell us what she doing today.
We have a call today at 1:30 with our nutrition company to find out more.
Wait. You gotta stop. She then went back in. She missing her thunder. Now she done hold it up to. There it is. Yes. Hold on. We gonna let her come back in here and get your thunder. Give you thunder, you're gonna hang up. Hey, crazy girl. This is if we've built a business for you, which is rare. It's our $500,000 thing that I was offering for businesses. Then we really building it, like real deal. And then she'll just miss her thunder. Was she building, Deanna? Oh, yeah, there she is.
All right, let's give her time to get in here so we can release it. All right. Hey, Miss Arshia. All right.
I'm back, man. My phone. Okay, my computer acting up.
Okay, we'll let you tell us.
A meeting today for some. Should I tell them?
Yeah, you can tell them.
For a supplement company at 1:30. Looking forward to that. So
there it is. So Queen Genix is partnered with supplements. So y'all get ready. FDA approved. Women fat burning stomach and all sorts of stuff. Like real talk. I mean, they're serious, you know. Men protein, you know, anything like that. So that's what we make your hair grow faster, you know, all that stuff like that. That's fantastic. Point is, she would have never built a supplement company. She would have built something around music or her passions. You know what I'm saying? But it's like Ibrahim was just saying, supplement company. That's a really, really, really big industry with a bunch of bees behind it.
Yes, congratulations, Arshia.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm just telling y'all, when y'all see her employee, I see her. She's one of them attractive white lady like Susan. Talking about take this pill. You understand? just letting you know. Letting you know how this stuff goes. So when you see it, that's what you're gonna see. So if we build it, we all the way building it. It takes a little time, but again, you know, your way didn't work out too well. So we got you. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can't play better. You can't dominate. Thank you, everybody. Love you. And we will see you tonight with Phil and Susan. Phil says, love you more.
Love you more.
All right, everybody.